Between Sonic 2 and 3 lies its awkward cousin from out of town, Sonic CD. A game that has always been hailed as some sort of lost gem or underrated title, lost in the rummage of Genesis hardware add-ons. At least, that's what a toddler, baby formula, swig and wanker version of me would have said when I was 11, because when I was 12, I played the Christian Whitehead port on my aunt's Nokia Windows 8 phone. Whitehead's parents must have known what they were talking about when they named him Christian, because after playing this port, he made me see the light. The light being how Sonic CD is all compact disc sizzle with no compact disc steak. I've mentioned in my previous videos about my issues with classic Sonic level design, most notably that surprise BS level design and pace halters. Sonic CD is odd to me because it has the exact same problems, but in a completely brand new way. Despite being made by the Sonic 1 team, it feels so distant in terms of design overall. When asked to describe Sonic CD's level design, I'd have to describe it as if somebody took Starlight Zone and just stretched it horizontally in Photoshop. As if Sonic Team saw Starlight and thought, "This is the future! Yeah, let's make this most of the game." Now yes, I know, this isn't all of the game, and to say that it is hyperbole, because they also will randomly throw in a gimmick that sounds stupid on paper and stupider in practice, resulting in incomprehensible spinning around on a track until halting onto some dumb spring graveyard pinball bullshit that either kills you or jerks you around like a rabbit in a Wii remote. Hardly ever is Sonic CD legitimately bad. Most of the time it's just okay. But I find myself resenting the bad bits even more than I did either of the previous two games, regardless. If all this garbage lies in the darkness, like an unspoken side effect of black tar heroin, then why do people keep injecting Sonic CD into their veins? Presentation! Sure, stepping on a collection of nails, sea urchins, and Ratatouille on vinyl can be unpleasant, but one can't deny that it's a bit more appealing with a bunch of glitter on it. Sonic CD is vibrant, colorful, and pretty. There's not another game in the series that looks quite like it. There's an increased use of geometry in the game compared to predecessors, and it gives off quite the unique 90s computer tech vibe, like a pencil and crayon sort of vaporwave, if that makes much sense at all. And that originality gives the game a massive amount of charm in my opinion, even if sometimes the game looks like a nightmare version of a McDonald's play place. The mechanic of time travel is also super engaging and heightens the replay value immensely, giving this sort of like creative reason to go back and explore things further. If only the level design was worth replaying. And now, the most important part of a Sonic game, the music. I might be at war with my thoughts on Sonic CD everywhere else, but holy moly, the music is so freaking amazing! As of now, it's definitely my favorite Sonic soundtrack. It's so high energy, inspired, creative, varied, and literally any positive adjective you can think of. It hits on all fronts. The hip-hop inspiration combined with droning synth and dreamy sounds is such an unexplored format for gaming at the time. It felt like Sega wanted to put their whole compact dussy into this OST. Overall, I describe Sonic CD as the Sonic game equivalent of letting Kojima not have restrictions, because everything about this game is excessive and filled to the brim with style and character. But boy howdy, do I not care for this character by the name of a million of the fucking sections in Green Hill where you just swirl around in a tunnel. And I straight up dislike the one called Oops, all rotating platforms over a death pit, and under bounce ball things that also send you down into the death pit. Like, the game doesn't ever feel challenging, just annoying. The high highs and low lows for this game make it really rest in the middle in terms of my feelings for it. So it's at least better than Sonic 1. If I had to rate it, I'd give it a makes my head hurt for better or for worse.